Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Rockin' Reaction Rollers, where we react to music that we grew up with from the 60s to the 90s. And my name is Tammy. This is the third and final video tonight, and this is just, there'll be no music on this video. We're just going to do the fun and serious facts of 1983. So I have a few things written down, not a whole lot this evening, but I'm trying to cut it a little bit short so everybody can get to bed. But I'm just going to get started and get through it. And so put your little thinking caps on for 1983 and let's go back. So you can go back with me here. So anyway, Ronald Reagan was still the president of the United States. By 1983, our economy had rebounded from one of the longest and deepest recessions since the Great Depression. But in 1983, the U.S. entered into one of the longest periods of sustained economic growth since World War II. So we were doing a comeback here. Elizabeth Dole became the first woman to serve as the Secretary of Transportation, and NASA astronaut Sally K. Ride became the first American woman in space. Cool. Excuse me. 6 robbers broke into the Brinks Mat warehouse near Heathrow Airport and stole $25 million worth of gold bullion, diamonds, and cash. And the heist was described by some as the crime of the century. They're still running today, I'm sure. They're living in their mansions on the hill. More than 10 million computers were being used in the U.S., and the first ever version of Microsoft Word was released. Nobody remembers what that was, do we? Is it Microsoft Word 1? I don't know. Maybe it's not Word that gets changed all the time. I think it's just Microsoft itself. Okay, Ronald Reagan signed a bill establishing Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day as a federal holiday. Yep, I work for the state. I get to get off that day too. It's great. Okay, so the sports champs that year in 1983, the Super Bowl winners were the Washington Redskins. The World Series were the Baltimore Orioles. The Stanley Cup went to the New York Islanders. And then it says Brooks Robinson, Gene Markow, Walter Austin, and George Kell were all inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Okay, as far as TV, MASH ended after 11 years. So it was 251 episodes. And then Gandhi won an Academy Award for Best Picture that year. And Cheers won an Emmy for Outstanding Comedy Series. And the 5 top shows were Dallas, 60 Minutes, Dynasty, The A-Team, and Simon and Simon. McDonald's introduced chicken nuggets, which soon became a global phenomenon. I love them chicken nuggets. I gotta have a sweet and sour sauce with it. And my dad's just like me. Don't forget the sweet and sour sauce. Anyway. Average annual income that year was $21,070. A new house would cost you $82,600, but an existing new home would be $70,300. A new car would cost you around $10,607. In music, Paul Simon married actress and writer Carrie Fisher in 1983. Glenn Frey of the Eagles married Janie Beggs. And then musicians who passed away that year, Karen Carpenter, Muddy Waters, which was a blues singer and guitarist, and Dennis Wilson, which was the founding member of the Beach Boys. Now, it wasn't the Wilson that was the Wilson girl that I was talking about, Carney and Wendy Wilson. It must have been his brother, because his name was Brian Wilson. But this guy was another founding member of the Beach Boys, Dennis Wilson. So I guess they're probably brothers. You all probably know more about that than me. But let's see. Baby names that year for boys were Christopher, David, Matthew, and Michael. And girl names were Amanda, Ashley, Jennifer, and Jessica. And it looks like that's it for the night. So if you like the channel, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to hit like underneath the video. And be sure to tell those people that you love them each and every day. Everybody have a great week out there. I'm fighting with a fly right now. We're going to go at it here in a minute. And I hope everybody's well. And like I said, if I'm on tomorrow night, it'll be Monday night. We'll be doing your guys' request. But if whatever this sickness is going on, if I end up with it, I don't know when I'll be back. So, because I'm a big baby when I'm sick. I am. I think my husband is, but I really am a big baby when I'm sick. I don't get sick very often, but when I do, I get sick. So, anyway, we're going to go for the evening. Peace out.